This is probably the coolest thing in the box. I think this is really neat. Hey friends, Nomadic Gaijin here, and today we're looking at what is basically a time capsule from 2001, 25 years ago. So we found this at a Hard Off, which is a series of secondhand shops in Japan that I often visit on live streams, both on YouTube and Twitch. We were in Toyama at the time, which is in Sea of Japan side, Hokuriku area. I was just doing my casual thing, walking through the aisles, and I spotted this. What makes this really interesting is this sticker right here, which basically says it's been unopened. So for 25 years, and I don't know why, this box was never opened.
Released in Japan for the Dreamcast in 2001, Love Hina Smile Again is a visual novel where you play as Keitaro, making choices that lead to different story routes with each of the girls from the Hinata house. With fully voiced dialogue, animated scenes, and multiple endings, it's a fun snapshot of the series at the height of its popularity. The lucky roulette system adds to the fun as well.
Let's open it up. So the game is sealed, just like the thing said, so no one's ever opened this. You know what though, even though it's a legit Dreamcast game, somehow just the feeling of the box and the way the packaging looks, it almost looks fake. Like, I know this is real, it's all legit, but honestly, I haven't bought a Dreamcast game in 25 years, so I have no idea what they look like anymore. This is just like the holder for the game. Well, I've got this like nice little note here. Oh, it's just a warning. I thought it was a warranty. I'm like, well, that's not gonna work anymore. So first we've got bamboo chopsticks. They say Love Hina on them, which is actually pretty cool. They got the grips at the end, my favorite kind, both bamboo and the grips. Next up we have this, actually I have no idea, is this like a lunch mat? Look at this. So it's got one of the characters from Love Hina on it, and she's serving some food. And then it's just her butt for some reason. But I think it's like a little eating mat. It's made in Taiwan. Next, okay, this is pretty damn cool. You know, I'm gonna get to this last because we got all those smaller things in here, okay? You get the turtle. If you guys know, the turtle is kind of the mascot of the series. This is what's known as a hashioki, or something that you put your chopsticks on. Like typically, when I was younger in the US, I would just take my chopstick wrapper and I'd fold it and use that to kind of be a chopstick holder while I wasn't eating, right? The turtle's neck kind of sticks out a bit, so you can put the chopsticks there and keep it, you know, your food doesn't touch it and your food doesn't touch the table. Actually, that's really nice. I like that. So next there's this mascot keychain. So the whole thing with the game is that it's a dating sim, right? So you're trying to win the approval of any number of the girls that are in the game. So it has a keychain. This looks like one of my dog's leashes. Oh, it's like a lanyard. Oh, that's kind of cool. I don't know if I'd ever use it like that, but it's nice that they have that. It's got the name of the game on it, and it's got all the girls and everything on there. But what's kind of cool is I saw this on the packaging, but I didn't see that it comes with some of the girls. Everything's packaged really well. It's obvious that this has never been opened. Like, everything's sealed. I'm still super curious why this ended up just sitting around for 25 years. That's crazy. Having watched the anime when it came out, I actually had it on DVD, so it's really nostalgic going through, seeing these characters, seeing the turtle, seeing pretty much everything. It's nice. This is something that I wouldn't have sought after or like looked for. I didn't even know it existed. But finding it in pristine condition, unopened, after 25 years, in 2026, that's crazy to me. So and honestly, this was about $50 US. That's, not bad for what you're getting. It's a collector's item. I could have turned around and sold it for triple the cost, but I really wanted to open it and share it with you guys. So here we are. Now, if you guys have ever watched this anime, it takes place in a hot spring. So basically, all of them live in sort of a, I guess, dormitory situation in a hot spring. To go with the hot spring theme, they actually have a hot spring set. This is probably the coolest thing in the box. I think this is really neat. This, honestly, for $50, for nostalgia's sake and for anime memorabilia, I think this alone is worth the $50. This is insane. You guys know what it is? If you've ever been to a Japanese hot spring, you may recognize this. Oh, it's got a good weight to it too. I think this actually added probably most of the weight to the box. This weighs more than the game. They're about the same, which is kind of odd, but yeah. That means it's pretty durable. It's not like a cheap plastic thing. So this is what oftentimes people will use to take water and like pour it on them. So you're going between different temperature baths, or you know, like before you get in, you can adjust to it. So if you're going like cold bath, you can put some on you first. So this is a Love Hina Smile Again special version. It's pink, it's cute. It's a little bit smaller than I would say a typical one of these would be at a hot spring or something, but I think that's fine because you don't want it to be too big. The box would have to be a lot bigger, and I think it's not really to be used in a hot spring. It's more of the idea of that, right? And considering that the entire set was 50 bucks, that's great. Honest thoughts, I felt like this was just gonna be very thin plastic and kind of cheesy, but it's thick, like it's a hefty boy. And I think this would actually, it can go up to 80 degrees Celsius or minus 30. So this could actually be fine. 80 degrees? God damn, dude. This would be fine in an actual hot spring. Like you could bring this with you. I don't think they'll let you, but you could bring this with you. If you had your own hot spring, you could use it, and you can use it in your bathtub and stuff. So technically, I'm wondering if this will float, and this could be a sake bath holder. We'll have to test that out later. We've been searching for it for a while. Okay, and inside that, as a bonus, wait a minute, what is this? I mean, it looks like a towel, but, so this would be probably a hot spring towel. Oh, it's big. Is that Naru in a bikini? Wow, that's pretty cool. This is a pretty thin towel. This is, again, one of those kind of things where I feel like using this, washing it, washing it, it probably wouldn't last super long. Like, it would fade. I can't imagine that this is super top quality towel. It's like I can almost see through it. But it's really cool to have it. If I had the wall space, I might put this up. It'd be nice if it was a little bit more colorful, but I think it's still pretty good for what it is. Again, this is just part of the set. This isn't the main game or anything. It's just like a little thing they decided to add to the overall collection, right? With everything that we looked at today, I think, honestly, I don't know what you guys think, but in my opinion, this is probably the winner, obviously, besides the game. After seeing some of the gameplay, this game looks like a lot of fun. It'd be great Japanese practice, so I'm actually interested in finding a Dreamcast, a used Dreamcast at one of these secondhand shops so that I can play the game. And if I can do that, I would love to play it on stream so you guys can come check it out on Twitch. Of all these items, I would say this is probably my favorite. It just, it's solid. I think it's the nicest item of the bunch. Like everything else, the hashioki too, like the little turtle, is nice ceramic material, but this is solid. Like I think it would take a lot of effort to try to, and I'm not gonna try to, but I think it would take a lot of effort to try to like break this or cause any, you know, damage to it. I'm more worried if I dropped it, I might damage my bathtub area. It's that sturdy. So that's cool. Well, that's it, guys. Thank you for checking out this unboxing. This was super exciting for me. I got this about a month ago, and I was looking for a good time to share it with you guys. I'll be going through the contents in a little more detail on YouTube members and Patreon. So if you guys want to see that, if you're members, or if you'd like to join, we can check out this in more detail there. And also, if you'd like to see more hunting for retro games and figures and lots of cool stuff, that's what I do several times a week on both Twitch and YouTube, so make sure to check it out. Let me know in the comments down below what you think was the coolest item in this box, and if you would buy this for $50 or if you would pass. Very curious. Thank you for watching, guys. See you soon.